So I walk into GameStop and I'm immediately greeted by a really enthusiastic manager, which is cool. And she sends me over to the register to have this guy take care of my pre-order. So the guy asks me what I want, and I tell him Dishonored 2, Collector's Edition for PC. After asking me, he almost kind of waves it off. It seemed weird. And he immediately pulls up this card, and he's like, hey, do you want to join our power-up rewards something program? It's only blankety blank a month, and all you have to do is do this, and then you get double points, and the double points can get you 20% off stuff and good stuff. Yeah. He does this spiel for like 5 minutes, and the whole time I want to say no, but I gotta let him finish because I work retail. I know how it is, man. I've had to sell Milo's cards that literally give you nothing. They're completely useless, and nobody wants the fucking things. So finally, he gets through his spiel, and I'm like, no thanks, man. I don't really buy stuff here all that much anyway. I'm just here to pre-order because, you know, you get an extra bonus. And he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Well, what about the free program? With the free program, you still get all your double points, and you can use the double points later if you decide to sign up for this. At this point, I'm just completely done, and I get that the guy has to do this, and it's like, whatever, but he seemed to have no interest in actually making the sale. He just wanted to get this membership. So he obviously had some sort of quota. Fuck quotas. Quotas are a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that because it sullies a good customer experience in my mind. He does this spiel again for like another 5 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll take the free membership. Free stuff is fine. So while he's taking down all my information to get me signed up for this free membership program, this other employee walks up and he's like, hey man, what are you in here for today for? And why he's just like stocking shelves or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm here for the Dishonored Collector's Edition. He's like, oh, for PS4? Yeah, that's awesome, dude. And I'm like, no, not for PS4, for PC. And he's like, oh, I don't know if we have that anymore. I know Xbox One sold out, but we might still have PC. And so immediately a red flag goes off in my head. I'm like, they better have this. And I'm sure that the guy who's doing all my power-up reward shit heard that and is like, you know, I should probably make sure that we actually have it. After he's finished up putting in all this information and all that crap, he finally like brings up a screen and it's like, hey, confirm that everything's okay. And I look at it and my email's wrong. I told him like 4 times. This is my email with this extra letter. That's it. It's that simple. He just couldn't get it right apparently, and so it said it was wrong. But I knew they were going to send me a bunch of promotions, and I really wanted to get out of it anyway. So it was perfect. I just said it was right even though it wasn't right, so now I'll never get emails from him. But this isn't the whole point of the story. This is just trying to explain to you how drug out this process was when I was literally there for one thing. Dishonored 2, Collector's Edition. PC. So finally, after getting me all signed up for this crap and telling me all about all of its benefits and stuff, I've been there for about 15 to 20 minutes. And he's like, okay, what were you getting today? So I tell him, Dishonored 2, Collector's Edition, PC. I even say PC. He starts dicking around on the computer, clicking on stuff, typing things in. He goes over, he's like, all right, so you want it for PS4? Okay, I was done at this point. I was so ready to just get out of there. I was so done. And I'm like, no, for PC. He stops and stares at the screen for a minute, makes a sound, and I immediately know that I'm screwed because that's the same sound that I make when someone's fucked at Lowe's. So he doesn't even say anything to me. He just calls over his manager and he's like, hey, kind of weird. It says that this isn't available right now. Okay, how can we get this resolved? The guy's like, oh, we met our allocation. We're completely sold out of those for PC and Xbone. You can only get for PS4. If you could have saw the look on my face, man, I was beyond done. All of that crap with the reward membership card. The only reason this is part of the mind dump for this week is because that's all I've been thinking about. Like every day is just how unprofessional it was the way that they did it. Instead of making sure they had what I wanted, he literally wasted all of this time getting me a membership card without even making a sale. And now, icing on the cake. And so when I said it was for PC, he like gave me a high five and was like, yeah, dude, yeah, PC. I was super stoked, and I don't know, it almost seemed generic, like maybe he didn't actually game on a PC. Not that it matters. But after that, and they tell me that they don't have it, he was like, you know, you could buy a PS4 if you buy a PS4 and you get the premium membership card, and you get double points on that, and you also get the new VR headset, and we have that in stock. And tried to sell me a PS4. I'm not there for a PS4 exclusive. I'm trying to buy a game that's literally being released on every single platform. And this is his way of doing it. And he tried to like upsell that we were PC gamers, and he was like, yeah, that's one of the great things about being part of the PC like power family is that you can also get a PS4. It's like, how the fuck is that associated at all? That's not the same thing. I don't know what they were thinking when they trained this guy to teach him that that's how you sell like a membership card or whatever. But that's not how you do it, man. That's like an add-on. That's an add-on buy afterward, because most of the time they get pissed at you if you sell over a certain dollar amount but you don't sell this membership card with it, because it's like, if they're buying like, you know, $200, $300 worth of shit, they might as well get a membership card because they're going to earn a bunch of points to save money on future stuff. It makes sense. But when you literally haven't even made a sale, you don't even know, because I've told you like 4 times, but you aren't listening, what I'm getting, and you're still just trying to push this on me. So after, I know I seem really pissed right now, and maybe it isn't the guy's fault. Maybe he was just told to act like this, but as someone who worked retail and had to sell membership cards like that, they weren't really sold, but they were free membership cards, and I had to push them down people's throat. I didn't do it. And if I did, I would like barely mention it, like, like a joke, letting them know that I don't want to do this. But maybe that's just the way his managers told him to do it, and his manager was there, so he felt like he had to like try and force me into this. But it was a terrible marketing strategy, and it literally makes me never want to shop at GameStop again in my life. Like, tell me I'm not the only person here who thinks like this. Like, would you be inclined to go back to a company that acts like this, that treats you just as like another product instead of as a client to buy their products? I think it hurts the relationship personally. I don't like it. After all this happened, he like was still, you know, trying to shove that down my throat, and I just looked at him and I was like, I'm out of here, man. And held out my hand like asking for my ID back, and he gave me the ID and of course that free membership card or whatever. And I just walked out and threw the fucking membership card away immediately. Happy ending to the story though. I did end up finding a Dishonored 2 Collector's Edition for PC. Everyone was sold out, even Bethesda, but Best Buy somehow still had them in stock, so I ordered one there. I should be picking it up Thursday. Pretty stoked. This was a really weird mind dump. Normally it isn't about this sort of thing, but I really have just, that's what I've been thinking about. That's my dump of my mind for this week. So if you could fool your mind into believing that, let's say that someone goes to the Cayman Islands and they're like, oh, it's so incredible, you gotta go. You know, you don't have the money for that, and nobody has the money for that. Get out of here, Carol. We're not going to the Cayman Islands.